Okay, so welcome back, guys. Today's video's topic will be how to draw support and resistance, the easy method. Okay, so we are not going to go extremely hard. We just want to know how to draw support and resistance so that we can just make our trading easy, not the hard. Uh, okay, so we will try to discuss how to draw support and resistance. Okay, so as we discussed earlier, market moves in three ways, like it is either in sideways market, or a trendy market, or again a sideways market. Okay, so these are the typical structures of market. Either it is going sideways, it is going up, or sideways, or it is going down. So there are only two, this going up and going down, both are trendy, means trend is there, market is going somewhere. So this is called as trending market. Okay, so when the market is not going anywhere, we call it as a sideways market. So at that time, we usually draw support and resistance to find a potential breakouts to enter on the next trend. I mean, either it is a uptrend or a downtrend. So we can get huge returns on our capital in a short period of time. So let's try to draw the market structure. Market. So here in this scene, just let me fix it. Yeah. In this zone, you can see the zone. So market was not going anywhere. So the tops and bottoms are the key levels in this type of market. Whenever the market is not going anywhere, so the tops and bottoms becomes our key levels. So if we draw a horizontal zone, not a line, support resistance is not a line, it is a zone, and the breakout should be a decisive, means a long candle, like 5-6% type of candle on daily time frame, or 1 or 2% type of candle, or 0.5 or 0.3 type of candle on intraday time frame, like that. So the breakout should be decisive and with huge volume. So in this way, we drew a support and resistance. This is resistance and this is the support. Okay, so whenever the market breaks out of this resistance zone, it needs a huge momentum and huge buying pressure to break out of from that resistance zone. So whenever it breaks out, you will definitely see a huge volume increase. Volume will increase. This is the first sign of a good breakout. Then most of the times it will a good breakout will never come back to this zone again. A good breakout will never come back to its zone again, but a normal type of breakout will try to pull back near this region. Okay, it will try to pull back near this region and then again continue its momentum. So these are also good breakouts, but the momentum will be less, um, and the risk to reward will be high, but momentum will be less. So you will not get like 40-50% type of move, you will only get 12 to 20 type of move, 12 to 20% of moves. But if it never comes back, so that stocks just goes up and up and up. Okay, so then you have to decide either you want to buy on breakouts or on pullbacks. So that's up to you guys. Okay, so both has its pros and both have its cons. Okay, so let's try to draw some on this chart. So we are drawing randomly. Just try to connect 2-3 highs. Okay, here. See here. This was the resistance, because it was going up, then falling down, going up, falling down. Okay, so here it went up. Just let me start the volume. On here it went up, but not with a huge volume, so it fell down again. It is not a successful breakout. But here volume increased. See this, volume increased. Then it pulled back to this zone again, and it gave us a low risk to reward entry on this candle. We enter here, and it is normally a 20 to 25% of move. See this, you can see 12% move. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's try this one. I'm just drawing randomly, so you can see it tries to go up, falls down, goes up, falls down, goes up, falls down, goes up, falls down. Then here, see on this candle, volume is huge, candle is of huge percentage change, like almost 3%. Then the stock never came back to this zone. So how much percentage gain it made? You can see, just it made a 50% of move. Why? Because the stock never came back. Means the breakout is extremely strong. The momentum is extremely strong. The buyers are too strong. So sellers couldn't even touch the stock. And here the sellers were not. Buyers were not that aggressive in buying. So sellers easily came back, and buyers had to push them again. So that's why a retest is here. Okay, so most of the time you will get retest, but some of the stocks you won't get a retest at all, and it just keeps on going. Let's try another stock. Okay, so this is another example where retest never happened. So okay, so any high. Okay, so if you see a stock which is having any local high, means suppose you are seeing a 1 year type of chart, so the nearby high is always being the resistance zone, and the lowest low will be the support. So this will be always become the resistance, and this will always become the support. This is the general idea of the support and resistance. So here you can see stock breakout of 17%. It made a 17% move on that day, and the volume really picked up on that day. So you can see the breakout was good, and it never came back. Okay, it never came back. Let's try another slow stock, because these are fast moving stocks, so it won't come back ever. Let's try to draw some support and resistance here. Okay, in this time frame, this is the high, so I draw a horizontal thing, horizontal resistance here. Resistance didn't came back, but it is a resistance. Okay, so again let's draw support here, because the market was going nowhere, so it is the support. You could buy here for the target up to here. So this is the general idea, but we are mostly breakout traders. I am a mostly breakout traders. I don't try to trade pullbacks. I just buy high and sell high, or sell low and buy lower. So I am just an aggressive trader. Okay, you can see. Okay, so again in this candle, volume increased, so the breakout was good, and it never came back. It just kept on going. Okay, it as it is a large cap company, it won't make a 50% move, but it made a 20% move from there. Let's try to extend this zone up to here. Okay, so what it did, it sorry it moved up, pulled back to this zone, and again tries to make another move. It again pulled back to this zone, and then makes another big move. So you can see support and resistance of the history of support and resistance is actually very important in the future prediction of this stock. Means this resistance of this zone becomes support of this zone. Here it was resistance, here it became support. So it is usually extremely important level for most of the times. Okay, so again it fell down, but it couldn't break out decisively, so it went up higher. Again here this was the resistance, it broke out, not kind of huge breakout, it pulled back here in this zone, and again it made a again it is trying to make a new high. So this is the general idea of the support and resistance. Let's try another stock. Let's try Infi. Mm, Infosys. Okay, so let's try to draw support and resistance. Yes. Okay, so this is the highs. Let's draw some zones here. Weird. Okay, so these are the support resistance and this is the support. Okay, so here you can see the support is broken with huge volume of almost 9% of downside move. Okay, you can see the volume is extremely huge, almost 10 times of the volume of previous day. So the volume was huge. Let's try to extend it. Okay, so it tried to reclaim the zone again here, but it couldn't, so it again fell down. It tries to reclaim again, but it will most the probability of this going down is again higher. So this is the next stock you should try to buy puts or sell futures in this stock. Okay, so Infosys is a great stock to watch. So I hope you guys understand this analysis that it is in near because the support was broken, the that support became the resistance for that stock. So again, this stock is near the resistance zone. So the probability of this going down is high. So the let's try to find the entry and exit points. So you can enter as soon as it breaks out, breaks down from this level. Like the level will be uh, somewhere around here, 1375, and stop loss will be of this high, 1409. So 25 points stop loss, and the reward will be of around 50 points. So 1:2 type of trade. So you can try to enter. If you are aggressive, just enter on Monday itself, and target will be 1300. Okay. And stop loss will be 1410. So no change of stop loss. Only the entry points may vary based on your risk taking ability or how aggressive you are. Let's try another stock, Hindustan Unilever. Okay, so you can see this is the biggest high, highest high. So this becomes our resistance. Okay, you can draw this like this, like this. It doesn't matter because this is the first resistance. This is not touching, but this is also a resistance zone only. Why? Because if you draw resistance from there, you can see it is touching 1, 2, 3. So this is also resistance. This is also a resistance point only. Okay, so let's try to draw supports. This is the lowest low, so we have drawn support, but the price is extremely far from that zone. So let's try this one. Again, the price is extremely far from this point. Let's try this one. Okay, so it is closer. So we will do this one. Let's try to do multi time frame analysis on this stock. So we jumped on the hourly time frame. So where the stock is, so let's try to draw support and resistance in this zone. So you may color code it, like when fill up with another code. Okay, so this one is for hourly. Let's assume this one is for hourly. Okay, so resistance, support. Okay, it fell down, so it may try to become a resistance here. So the next trade you may get is stock tries to go up somewhere around here and it breaks down. So the possible target will be of this one. Okay, so again, this is a bearish setup on Hindustan Unilever. You may keep it on your watch list. So you can enter on 4-minute time frame also. Let's try to find some stock for intraday trading. Let's take Taken or we had took IT sector, consumer sector, Reliance, and let's try Tata Motors or Maruti. You can take anything. Okay, so in this stock, let's try to do for intraday trading. So whenever you are trading for intraday, you should always do analysis on two time frame. Let's say your intraday trading time frame is 5 minutes, so you should do uh, your higher time frame analysis on 30-minute or hourly time frame, 30 or 1 hour time frame. So I mostly use 5 minute and 1 hour. So that's what I will be using today. Let's try to do some analysis here. Okay, so this is the low, current low we are here. So let's try to extend it. So in this zone, it was acting as a resistance, and this here it is support, and here it is also a support. So currently it is currently it is near support region because this is close to this support region. So let's try to do another high. Okay, so when this was the nearest high on the 5 minute time frame. So again, unless and until this stock Tata Motors in trading is in this zone, you will avoid this stock. If it breaks out from this zone, you will try to enter around here. If it breaks down, you will try to enter around here or here. That depends on you. Unless and until it breaks out or breaks down here or here, you will not enter. You will not enter in this zone. It is here sideways. Okay. So that's the stock for year on Monday. I hope you understand the basics of support and resistance and how to use multi-time frame analysis for future prediction. And it's not that difficult. Just try to do 2-3 time frames. Like for if you are swing trader, so try to accumulate monthly, weekly, and daily. Or if you are intraday, try to accumulate daily, hourly, and 5 minute or any time frame of your choice. Okay. So thank you all. I hope you understood this support and resistance.